Tetris. Right, we're off, and we have the same seed. Let's see how these players go so far. Nowi and Nowi and Rick are underway. Nowi gets a Tetris, same for Rick. Rick at 22, and Nowi as well as 22. No burns for either player. Nowi's gonna try to set up for another Tetris, but he might have to burn a little bit as the pieces are kind of a bit dangerous. He's building pretty high. Same for for Rick. And both get a Tetris, 45,000 points each. Rick right now, Tetris ready. But blocking the well. Nowi's gonna go for some burns. Ooh, Rick running into some traffic early on. It's getting dangerous for Rick. The longboards are being scarce here. Players are in a very dangerous high stack. Especially Rick, who's digging already. Tetris 4, Nowi at 76. Rick at 53. Tetris 4, Nowi at 104. Oh, Rick in trouble, Rick. Not able to recover, topping out at 54. Rough early top out. And Nowi takes game number 1 at 104. GG. Toughest point ever. Yes, very unfortunate. Let's keep going. Okay, let's go. Game number 2. So it's going to be E7. We got already from Rick already. Not ready from Nowi. Let's go for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I got a pause from Nowi for some reason. Maybe he double pressed start. Rick building the right side first, while Nowi building the left side. Rick is setting up. Rick right now. Tetris ready. First Tetris from Nowi, followed by Rick shortly afterwards. Both players ready still. Tetris for Nowi at 45. Tetris for Rick at 45 as well. Nowi setting up. Tetris ready. Rick is ready as well. Tetris for Nowi. Tetris for Rick. 68 each. These players remain tied without any burns yet. Rick is setting up. Tetris for Nowi at 91. Rick at 91 as well. And Tetris is again 114 each. So no burns throughout these first 5 Tetrises. And Nowi is setting up. Rick is setting up. Thank you very much for the raid monthly Tetris with a party of 189. Oh my goodness. We're having a pretty exciting, albeit scuffed LATAM stream, but that's pretty much the LATAM experience. Why does that board look like that? So, Jay Huang, pretty much because Nowi doesn't have a capture card that's working right now, so he's pretty much using a webcam pointed to his TV. Rick right now at 182, building a strong lead. And another raid for 20 viewers? Okay. I suppose that there was a twice duplicate raid. Nowi right now at 151. Tetris for Rick at 206, maintain the lead. Tetris for Nowi 174. Rick gets a Tetris to 229. Tetris for Nowi 196, trying to catch up, but Rick maintains in the lead, remains in the lead at 252. Nowi setting up. Tetris for Nowi at 220, and Rick at 252. Nowi going for some tuck setups, needs a L, but decides just to go for additional burns to get J dependent and gets the J immediately. Tetris for Nowi at 245, and Rick at 299 after a Tetris. Nice. Spin tuck of the S from Nowi at 245. Nowi need to dig further. Nowi at 249 and Rick at 324, so Rick building a pretty strong lead right now. Nowi status ready, Rick status ready. Tetris 4, Nowi at 275, Rick at 350. Rick trying to get Tetris ready. No, Tetris 4, Rick at 373, Nowi at 298. So Nowi falling behind quite a bit, but gets a Tetris to 322, Rick at 373. Rick is setting up. Rick right now at 376, Nowi at 324, catching up. Rick is Tetris ready, but playing pretty aggressively here high up. This is getting dangerous for Rick. Rick needs a J, but he's not getting it. At 379, Nowi at 326, trying to adjust and get into... wait for the Lombard. Lombards are not coming here. So Rick remains in the lead at 384, Nowi at 334, 356 after the Tetris from Nowi. Tetris for Rick at 426. Nowi setting up. Nowi is building. Thank you very much for the follow, Twitch viewer 88888. So for those interested, I'm gonna attend CTWC coming June. So if you want to help out, I'll be part of the technical team. I will be also a player participating. Might not be as good as this player's playing right now, but I'm gonna give it a try. So feel free to contribute if you want to, if you enjoy what you see. We got Nowi at 387. Pretty strong game from Rick at 520. Tetris for both players, 433 for Nowi and 543 for Rick. So Rick maintained the lead here. Rick, however, going a bit too flat. He has to be careful. Nowi getting his well open, waiting for the Lombard. Blocks the well as the Lombard comes, so he has to wait for yet another and gets the Tetris. Tetris for Rick at 591 and Nowi at 467, getting another Tetris to 484. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 508, transition for Rick at 621. Very strong game from Rick coming into transition. Nowi already level 19 at 513. So lots of ways to go for Nowi to catch up. Nowi right now at 521. Rick just destroying this game at 651, so just keeps increasing his lead right now. Tetris for Rick at 678, Nowi at 546. Rick is building. Nowi is gonna get a Tetris to 600 and 3000. Rick at 733 gets a Tetris to 760. Calling coming. Nowi is setting up. This is getting a bit spicy for Nowi. However, Nowi couldn't get DL over, and it's over at 608 for Nowi. Rick at 817 is good for game number 1. So Rick, if you want to play it out, feel free to do so. This is a pretty hot game going on. Nowi has a woof heart. Yes, because Nowi this is game number 2, Pollo. Rick won game number 2. No, Rick had an early top out on the previous game. So we're 1-1 so far. Already maxing out in level 26 and keeps going. It was a 25? I missed out. I looked away for a second. I know it was a very hot place though. Who's coming? And reaching level 28 at 1.17. 176, and he still has 3 Tetris to go, so pretty comfortable 1.2 transition into the kill screen. And barely 1.3 there. It's gonna take it easy, line it out a little bit, not risking it much. Representing this LATAM extensile if I ever saw one. Yeah. And we got a D on the screen from... Oh! Now... Whoa! Yeah, Rick just... plowing through his... Oh, very close though. Good attempt from Rick, starting with a 1.3. On our second game. Very strong play from Rick. Oscar saying, please don't make me play like this. Alright, let's go for our game number 3. It's gonna be Seed F Fate, a fateful seed. The fate of who's gonna be at match point after this one, I guess. No, he's saying I thought stream violence wasn't allowed on Twitch. Yeah. Rick just 1 point. This is the first 1.3 I've seen in a LATAM stream, if I remember. I think that Rick has a couple more, but not sure if in LATAM streams, so... Very impressive play from Rick. We got waiting for Nowi to get ready. He's ready, and Rick is ready as well. Let's go for game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And players are off, and we're on the same seed. So, let's see how things go between these players. Rick had some issue, looks like. We'll be learning that in a moment, what happened, but... Now we have a T-spin setup. Rick is gonna get a Tetris. Now we having some mishaps on... Oh, no, this is not looking good at all for Nowi. Nowi needs to dig down and reform this board because it's falling apart pretty quickly. 25,000 points for Nowi, 45 for Rick. Nowi's digging down, trying to get his well opened, going for a double. That was for Rick. Rick at 68. Oh, a very 200 IQ. Oh, the instant top out. What happened? So Rick, you're good, I guess, for game number 3. Can you tell me what happened to that pause at the beginning of the game so we can, yeah, make sure it doesn't happen again? You can restart. Okay, so we're gonna have a redo of this one. Important message, okay. Yeah, I mean, let's expect not more, yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah, that didn't look right for Nowi, so we're gonna have a redo for game number 3, because everything can be more scuffed at LATAM. Alright, let's go for the seed for game number 3 again. The fate was to have a redo, it looks like. So, 0-9, the seed for game number 3. Let's make sure that there are no pauses between games. If you need to take care of businesses, please do so as we between games, if possible. I know that sometimes things can get urgent, so hopefully you can get it out of the way if possible.
Te estoy diciendo.
Okay, so got a raid from both players. Let's go for game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Chris. We are not on the same seed. Looks like Rick entered the wrong seed. We're gonna have another redo. So 1A is the seed for the next one. Please make sure you have the right seed and be ready. We got a ready from Rick. Okay, so let's go for game number 3 for reals. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We are getting started now. And we're on the same seat, so things hopefully are smooth sailing from here. No more pauses, no more redos. Please, it's been 38 minutes and we're only on game number 3. I mean, it's LATAM. What can you expect? Nowi right now at 716, no Lombards, and Rick also running into some trouble. Oh my goodness, both players battling a very droughty start, and this is not looking good. A triple there for Nowi to get some relief, but still not quite in the best position. Nowi just keeps digging down, and Nowi finally getting the first Tetris at 36,000 points for Rick and 37 for Nowi. Nowi gets a Tetris to 60,000 and another. The Lombard start pouring finally. Tetris for Rick at 59, Nowi at 82. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi getting the Tetris to 105. And Rick is burning. Rick is gonna go for the center well setup in column 5. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 84, Nowi at 120. 51 now after Tetris, 151 for Nowi, 90 for Rick. Rick is setting up, Nowi is setting up. Tetris for Nowi, Nowi at 174, Rick at 114, so Rick trying to catch up here. 136 after Tetris, Tetris for Rick, Rick at 159, Nowi at 196. Yeah, the numbers are a bit hard to read because of the flickering of the screen, but I mean, it was worse when it was like at full brightness and I couldn't see like any numbers at all. 198,000 points for Nowi, 160 for Rick, so Rick is catching up pretty quickly as Nowi is running into some traffic. Tetris for Rick at 183, Nowi 203, I believe. Yes, 203. Tetris for Rick, Rick at 205, takes the lead, but Nowi takes it back. Nowi at 226, Rick at 205. Rick is ready, Tetris for Rick, Rick is gonna take the lead at 228, Nowi at 226 takes the lead back, and he's now at 249. Oh, Rick misflips. Looks like that doesn't look intentional, but he managed to clean that up and needs another lumber for the Tetris. Gets it. Nowi at 250. Rick in the lead at 253. Tetris for Nowi back in the lead. 273. Rick at 253. Tetris for Nowi 296. Rick at 254. Nowi is setting up. Rick is setting up. I was also getting an urgent message from the Rebellion. Yeah, this looks like the holograms from Star Wars or something. I don't know. Rick right now at 267. Nowi at 301. Nothing in the lead. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 289. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 324. Oh my goodness. Tetris for both. We got Nowi at 347, Rick at 335, so Nowi remains in the lead, and Rick is setting up. Rick at 370, Nowi at Rick at 335, Nowi at 370. Rick is setting up. Nowi is ready. Nowi right now, 371. Tetris for Nowi, 393 if I'm not mistaken. 394, my bad. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 361. I have to learn how much a Tetris is in 18 and add the numbers up so we can get a good approximation of Nowi's score quickly. 419 for Nowi. Rick trying to get his well open at 370. Starting to fall behind a little bit. About 2 Tetrises pretty much. Yeah, I know it's 22,800. I'm stating that I have to know it because otherwise it will take me like 2 seconds to give the score update, and by then we get a Tetris. Transition is approaching to these players. Nowi right now at 467. Rick at 395. Rick running the high board. Transition approaching. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 421. Nowi at 468. Getting Tetris to 490. 13 lines to go for Rick and 15 for Nowi. Oh, Rick with a misflip. Rick at 421, Nowi at 492. Tetris for Rick, Rick at 443. Nowi at getting a Tetris to 517. No, Rick is digging down with a very uncomfortable board just before transition. 449 for Rick and 519 for Nowi. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 542. Strong game. Transition for Rick at 452. Rick at Nowi transition at 543. So Rick falling behind quite a bit, and Nowi keeps the lead. But Nowi is running into some trouble as he's been dropping in the middle of the board, and he's now needing to survive this. 548 for Nowi. And 462 for Rick. Oh, Nowi with a misflip. This is not looking good for Nowi. Now he's still trying to survive, he's trying to get his over, but he can't, topping out at 550. So Rick, you are on a chase down. 551 the score to get. 551. Come on, Rick, in a very dangerous board now. This is not looking good. And Rick... Oh, he fails to chase it down, topping out at 469. So Nowi takes game number 3, and we are having him at match point. GG. So seed's going to be 2B for game number 4, sorry. Give me 1 minute. Thank you very much for your patience. Let's go for game number 4. Good luck, everyone. The seed's going to be 2B or not 2B. Let's go for it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, Lucas, on game number 2, Rick got a 1.3. That was nuts. But we'll see how things go. Next adjustment from Nowi for the Lombard. Nowi is building. Rick is doing the same. We are 2 Tetris scene, although Nowi had to start burning. Tetris for Rick. Rick is avoiding the burns as much as he can. But this is getting a bit dangerous for Rick with the current stack, a bit unstable. He's gonna go for a very cheeky J-spin and trying to get back into scoring position. Nowi's digging down at 28,000, Rick in the lead at 73. Nowi's setting up here. Rick is digging down at 82, Nowi at 45. 43, my bad. Rick is maintaining the lead with a clean stack. Nowi unable to get a Tetris just yet because of the hole in column 5, so he will try to get rid of it first. Nowi at 108, Rick at Nowi at 55, Rick at 131 after a Tetris. Rick is in the lead. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 84. Rick at 131. Rick with a pretty unstable board needs to be very careful. Oh no! Rick needs to dig this down with kind of urgency. There's a Tetris, and now he's digging time for him. Rick at 160. Nowi at 88. Nowi has been having a pretty suffer game himself. Oh, Nowi trying to get that well open. And gets it open at 90,000. Rick at 163 maintains the lead. Twitch viewer 888. Blue Scotty won Masters in December. I mean, there are lots of good players, so I don't know. He can win games. At times he's been playing CTL. I don't remember what was the result there. So everything happens. So we got Rick getting a dirty Tetris at 184. Nowi catching up at 164 with a Tetris himself. Rick is setting up. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 186, getting closer. Rick with a Lombard dependency in column 5 needs to resolve that. This is getting spicy. Rick right now at 197. Nowi at 210 takes the lead. Rick is hanging on for the Lombard, gets the Lombard. Tetris for Nowi as well. 222 for Rick. Nowi maintains the lead at 234. Rick is still Lombard dependent in column 5. And the Lombards are being a bit scarce, so he might have to focus back on the right well. But he's not getting the burns needed to get the well opened. This is getting dangerous. Nowi also in a dig himself. 226 for Rick, getting a triple to 232. Nowi in the lead at 237. So this game is pretty much neck and neck, although Rick is having a more stable board, at least for that Tetris from row 4. 257 for Rick back in the lead. Nowi in a dig at 247. Rick is setting up, Nowi is setting up as well. Nowi at 277, Rick at 262. Tetris for Nowi, for Rick at 288, Nowi at 276, getting a Tetris to 300. And Rick at 288 takes the lead back at 311. Tetris for Nowi. This is pretty neck and neck again. 323 for Nowi. Transition is approaching as this player crosses 100 lines. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 334. Nowi at 346, so Nowi is in the lead for now. Transition coming in 16 lines for Rick. For Nowi, it's still 19, 347 for Nowi. Tetris for Nowi, 370 for Nowi, and Rick is cleaning up at 336. That's for Rick. Rick at 359, Nowi at 370. Oh, this is looking dangerous for Rick with a bit of an unstable board. L dependent. Conversion to a J dependency at 382. 7 lines to go before transition. Transition is coming to both players pretty soon in the next couple Tetrises. Rick has 1 Tetris left and he's gonna try to go for it. But this board is not going to let him. Rick is gonna open the well and maybe get Tetris ready. Yeah, he's gonna be going for that last... Oh, the other shift. Not sure if that was intentional, but this is getting pretty spicy for Rick. Just into transition at 393. Rick in trouble. The Nowi transition at a higher score already at 364. Pretty scary situation there for Rick. Rick is clean up. And gets a Tetris. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 514. Rick at 430. So Rick falling behind quite a bit, but still with a cleaner board now. 457. Rick at 457. Nowi getting a Tetris to 541. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 484. Nowi at 568. Rick is setting up. 484, sorry. So Nowi's gonna expand his lead further. 595. Rick at 486 gets a Tetris to 514. Nowi at 595. Rick is ready. 517. Nowi at 598. No, sorry. Yeah, there's 600 exactly for Nowi for a second there, and Rick is catching up at 574, so just a Tetris away, but Nowi gets a Tetris to 629. We are in a pretty close race here. Nowi at times just a Tetris ahead of Rick, and Rick is trying to play as cleanly as he can at this point. Rick at 633, Nowi 687. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 664. Oh, another shift there from Rick. This is looking a bit messy, but he cleans up pretty smartly and he is ready again. 665 for Rick. Tetris for Rick at 696. Nowi at 697. So Rick catching up to Nowi here in level 25. 698 for Rick, getting Tetris to 729. 750 for Nowi. Very close game right now. Rick is ready. Tetris for Nowi, 790, and Rick gets a Tetris to 762. So Tetris pretty much separating these players, although Rick is slightly ahead in line, so it's gonna be a pace lead for Nowi on top of the score lead. Rick is ready at 795. Nowi running into some trouble. Tetris for Rick taking the lead, 829. Oh my goodness. Nowi in a dig. Rick needing to clean up. Rick is going to bet it on a Tetris. Oh, this is getting pretty dangerous. Triple there for Rick. Rick at 838. Nowi at 804. So Rick is in the lead here. Nowi trying to get his well open. Oh, the misflip from Nowi at 806, and the miss drops on the top. This is looking dire for Nowi. Nowi is gonna top out at 808. Rick at 878 was able to take us to a decider. GG. Oh wow. Look, cause Richard wanted Pix to win so bad. Oh my goodness now. I mean these are pretty good players, but like I have to think of the score updates. So we're gonna go on a short ad break for this decider. Rick, you won. What's happened? Rick? Okay, let's go on an ad break and figure out what happened to Rick. Maybe he had to take care of some business. Okay, yeah. okay, restarting the laptop. Okay, let's go on an ad break while Rick sells his laptop. Sorry, my microphone was off. We are back. Thank you very much for waiting. Seed for game number 5 is 3C, C4, EC, and we got Rick back as well. So let's get ready for our game number 5. Get ready from both players. Good luck. Game number 5, the decider. We're gonna see how the score of this game is gonna be next in the finals pretty soon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, we got some buffering from Rick. Oh no. Okay, keep playing Nowi. I'm gonna refresh Rick just in case. Something happened to Rick. Is everything good, Rick? Keep playing Nowi. Looks like Rick's stream might have been delayed, so it's okay. Nowi keep playing, and Nowi so far with the first Tetris, as Rick has just started his game. Nowi at 26, Rick at still setting up. Tetris for Nowi, for Rick, sorry, 120 at 24. Nowi going for a couple burns. This is getting spicy. He's J dependent. This is the long bar. 28,000 points for Nowi, 24 for Rick. Rick is Tetris ready. Nowi's need to open his well. This is getting dangerous. Nowi with a very high dig, trying to get the well opened. Gets it open. 33 for Nowi, 25 for Rick. Tetris for Rick. Rick takes the lead. 54. Nowi responds and is back in the lead at 68. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 85. Rick at 77. Yeah, it was 58, not 58, but never mind. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi in the lead at 107. Rick at 77. Going a bit too flat, needs to be careful. Oh! Not sure if that tuck setup was intentional, but so far Rick is gonna catch up at 123. Tetris for Nowi, 131, so pretty neck and neck game. Rick is setting up. Nowi is going to go for a triple. Rick is ready. Nowi gets a Tetris to 156, maintain the lead. Rick at 126. Nowi is setting up. Tetris for Nowi. Nowi at 179. Rick at getting a Tetris to 173, catching up. But Nowi's already Tetris ready. Rick is just building. Both players are Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar. Nowi is waiting. Tetris for Rick. Rick is taking the lead for a second at least at 196. Nowi gets a long bar to 202. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 219. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 242. Nowi at 248. Very close game. Rick is setting up. Tetris for Nowi 270. Rick gets a Tetris to 264. Tetris for Rick 287. Tetris for Nowi 293. So still a very close game. Nowi is slightly ahead in line, so Rick is technically in the pace. Oh! Very rough misdrops and an immediate top out for Nowi. I couldn't see the score, but I think that Rick was good after this one at 310. Just get another good Tetris and Tetris for good measure, otherwise I think this is a forfeit from Nowi due to the turning off the TV and everything. Alright, so Nowi. Yeah, so Rick has taken game number 5 and Mexican is Mexican, yeah. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, break with a 1.3 on a LATAM match. That's a summary of this match. Let's give the point to Rick. We're gonna go for our next match coming up soon, so I'm gonna go into an ad break pretty soon, and we're gonna have